Hello and welcome to WRLDS TV. We are streaming at a new time of Thursday, 5 p.m. Thanks for joining us. We're in the Stockholm studio as per usual, and today's episode we're going to be focusing on hackathons. Why? Because Worlds are running a hackathon for the next 2 weeks, and we have teams from Europe, Asia, Africa, and UK, which is not in Europe. And there is $10,000 US to be won. To celebrate, we have in the studio World CTO Mattias Nord. He is going to be answering some questions. Some of the questions have already come in earlier this week. If you have some too, though, you can send them in also. So just type into the comments box on Facebook. We'll be attending to all questions either during the stream or later throughout. To go ahead, we're going to look at some tech news that's come up throughout the week. Tech news. Right, could we have a slide, please, Christian? In the control room. Christian will be joining us soon. Next slide, please. Oh, yeah. All right. So we're going to talk about a few hackathons that have happened. This one is HackTX. It had 720 participants. 720 participants. That's a lot of participants, don't you think, Christian?
Here you go.
Thank you. Thank you. 84 projects, and it came from 10 states throughout North America. And the coolest thing about this is 42% of the attendees had never done a hackathon before, and 17% of those 720 participants were women. Well done. Very cool, Texas. Boston Hacks, it hasn't happened yet, but that's being presented by Boston U. So that's coming up on November 10th and November 11th. You can still sign up if you're in North America, buy a ticket, and if not, still buy a ticket. I think it is worth it. No experience is necessary, and if you head down over the next couple of weeks, there's a bunch of meetups that you can join on to get involved with some workshops and projects. The other cool thing that happened in the last weeks in hackathon space is Hackia. It is a high school program. They had about 400 students. They're all interested in STEM orientated programming, and I want to show you a video. Check this out. This is Hackia from New Jersey, USA. Entering the space.
Beautiful. Could you just check Facebook here? Make sure that you... Okay.
High school students. I think that's super cool. When did you start looking into programming and the computer world? How old were you?
Oh, I was so lucky because my father was obsessed with computers. So I got these really old ones, and we played Pac-Man and Prince of Persia on computers. And then I started actually building my first website, I think when I was around 8 or 9.
Nice.
But I never, I just like to have, I think that website is long gone now, but yeah. I think maybe I could actually try to retrace it, because it was really, it was all of this old stuff, weird music playing, a lot of blinking stuff. It was really everything that you could do at that time.
Super cool.
Just HTML, but it was a lot of fun. But I never became particularly good at it.
Yeah.
So I kind of fastly moved on, and I want to say moved on in the sense that I never dig deep enough to really understand stuff. I think I got stuck in PHP, to be honest, because that was the next kind of thing, and PHP let you do a lot of things, but the code was so messy and it got really ugly, and it was in the early days, and it was just I built the first Waboba website actually.
Word. Cool.
But yeah, I never stayed long enough I got really tired of it after that project, and I never kept on learning, which is really sad.
Yeah.
But then again, I learned other stuff, so it's
Yeah.
fine. One thing I want to say, this stream now is only on Facebook.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a little bit sad. We're only on Facebook. I think some stuff has changed.
Okay.
But anyway, Facebook is probably the most important at this
Okay.
point, so it is fine.
All right. Sorry.
But it's a little bit sad.
Sorry.
For those of you who are watching from Twitch, I just want to let you know that
they're
you
not
can't
watching.
watch.
You're
There's nothing there.
No one's
I
listening
want you to
because
know
you're
that.
not on Twitch. You on Twitch,
Twitch user,
who don't
I'm
even-
sorry,
yeah.
but come to Facebook.
Yeah. Hope they got that telepathically.
This was the best
really
message.
Hope so. Really
Best
nice
message ever.
quality broadcasting. Okay, enough of that. Enough of that because I was, by the way, PowerPoint.
Yes,
by the way,
beautiful.
World was on Forbes this week.
Yes.
World
Again?
was on Forbes. Again? For Christian, it's the first.
Wait, it's the first time?
You're so over it. We're in VentureBeat last time.
Oh, yeah.
VentureBeat last time, Forbes this time.
That's really good. That's big for us.
Charlie
Congratulations,
Fink, the
us.
futurist, wrote about worlds.
Yeah. The next time,
Feeling good.
what do we do then?
Next time we're going to be on Vanity Fair.
On Vanity Fair. I want to be on Times Magazine.
On Times.
Can I be there?
Like you personally,
Yeah,
or
just
like the World's Ball?
A little bit both.
A little bit of a, yeah, I mean, that's fair. As long as it's not like just the ball and you're in it too, then totally down. Totally down. Can I?
It's the ball is a little bit too much.
Yeah.
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 I take the edge of the ball, you know what I
Right.
mean? Like, I'm there.
Right. Right.
Making it a little bit human.
Totally. Totally.
And maybe Mattias. Mattias and me.
Mattias
In
and
Times.
you. And
Can we have like a Mattias and me face-off Times Magazine?
Oh, nice. A split
Yeah.
face. For those of you who need to see it and like get a preview,
Yeah.
we should bring Mattias on. You
I
ready,
think we should do
Mattias?
it. We can do like
Sitting in the wings. Mattias Nord, CTO.
You want?
We want
me to come
you.
in?
We want you. Bro, come on. Come on in.
Come on
I'll try
into
not
the
to
scene
stumble all
now.
over the place here.
Very beautiful, and we have a different background. Look at
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Running
it's
wild.
I spent a
background.
lot of time making this, but actually it didn't take that long. But I like, but it's beautiful. I really like it. It's my idea now that you know that I'm pretty bad at coding, but this is my idea of how cool it is. Like all of this,
super nice.
it's golden and it's animated and there's text.
Hey,
Yeah.
Robert, hello. Robert just said that our audio is very quiet.
Is it
Our
our audio,
audio-
or
Everyone,
is it the, was
or
it the
is it-
video that you
Yeah.
played back?
Yeah. Robert, tell us, help.
Yeah.
Is it- say something. We're going to keep talking as if everything is normal, but we are watching the comments on
Yeah.
Facebook. So
Yeah.
everyone...
Let us know if you're here as well.
Yeah. But Mattias, welcome
Tack.
to the studio.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you very
Yes.
much.
Have you slept at all this week?
No.
No.
Yes, I have.
Okay.
Yeah, I have.
Okay.
Today I'm a bit tired, but
Yeah.
I'm
That wasn't
okay.
a dig. That wasn't a dig at your appearance. It's just because there is a hackathon happening. Just to be clear.
Yeah, no, I've
Yeah.
been out trying to support people when people want support.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
Cool. And they're in like 5 different time zones. How are you managing with that?
I sleep 5 times a day.
Nice. Smart.
1 hour per time
Smart.
zone. How about that?
Very smart.
Yeah.
Nice. So we've had some questions come in from the hacker teams throughout the world. I've got a few up here, but if you have some more, then definitely just keep them coming in. We're just going to read these first few questions to get the ball rolling.
Yeah. But don't post them on Twitch.
Oh yeah.
Like,
For our Twitch viewers who are not there, go to Facebook.
yeah,
Are you sure we're not on
Facebook.
Twitch?
Yeah.
I'm like one. I was really checking. That's why I'm late.
We're on Twitch.
Out.
Oh.
I want to be on Twitch. Twitch is where the stuff happens, but probably our stream key has changed or something else that I have to solve. I have to look at.
Technical difficulties.
Technical
Yeah.
difficulties,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Thank God you're here, Mattias.
But I saw
yeah.
that our sound is okay when we're talking. The video sound may be a little bit low, and the reason for that is that we have had issues with some videos being a little bit too loud.
Aha.
So we're trying to balance it, and we probably went too far.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
It
It's
happens.
cool. Robert said we're cool, so thank you, Robert. Thanks for the
Awesome.
We're
feedback. Kassem Bekri from France. I'm so sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name. Kassem Bekri from France would like to know how technically you have done the tracking on the YouTube video. This is the World's YouTube video that you can find on the homepage, worlds.com, if you're watching the video.
Yeah, the demo video that we released many months ago, right?
Yeah, it was a long time ago.
Yeah.
Actually, I can tell you a little bit about that video. It was shot in Australia by our good friends down there. And actually, some of this tracking that was done in the video was done in Poland. And the best person to answer those particular questions, technical question on how the tracking was done, would actually be my brother George. I could forward that to him because he was in contact with them. So I could forward the contact on how this tracking is done. But it's not super hard. Basically, you're having these markers that you place like inside the footage, and then you can kind of lift out those parts, and and you can kind of track it. But it's a time-consuming animation job that they did. Note, obviously, that this is in a video that is that is for Souls game, that we're aiming to go with the Souls game. So I think that's important. This can very well be done in games as well, but that type of technology is right now really under development, and this is something that that's kind of the space where we want to move into. And we also want to challenge you, probably, particularly for the hackathon. A lot of these things are actually possible to do with very little data, at least tracking the ball. And understanding kind of where the ball is. So all of this technology right now is kind of on the verge and very interesting to do. But this video and the tracking of the video, if that was the question, that's pretty standard things. And I can forward you my brother's contact details so you can ask him more.
Thoughts on maybe the AR side?
On the AR side, I would say that we are, like Christian said, it's kind of a conceptual idea of where we are going. Technically, we've seen tests with this that shows that it's possible to do. In this specific video, it's not straight out of the gameplay, of course, but it's we have done tests on following effects. Some scenes in the video are completely doable. Some others are in the beginning on the verge of getting there, and of course we've got a lot of. Amusing comments on different technical levels. Some that are like, "Oh, cool, finally," and some others are more like, "Oh, come on, man, I'm not going to be able to do that." And it's like, "Yeah, but somebody will."
Nice.
We're not the first ones in the world that are trying to do this.
Totally. So stay on that kind of subject line. There's another question. Do you have any tracking solution to replace the ball in the camera view? I tried Vuforia, but it seems that the ball hasn't got enough detail. Yeah,
so basically, if you're a Unity developer, for example, there's a couple of different AR libraries that you can use, that you can specifically use for tracking objects and doing AR implementations. And we have tested actually not with Vuforia. But we have tested with another one that's called ECAR, and that one actually had no problem tracing our symbol here on the ball. It was a bit jumpy in the demo, in the example that we got, but I would recommend trying this one out. It's actually for free. The basic version is for free, and it worked more or less straight out of the box. It was a bit jittery and things like that, but I think that was the initial test. That I did. I did a quick test on that. But it can track the ball. It can track the symbol on the ball. With any AR technology, you have to spend some time smoothing out the motions and things like that. But actually superimposing graphics on top of there, like we see in the video, that part is totally doable. And it's more of it's a matter of how far you want to take it. So,
and it's worth to say, like, developing that with something like this right now is really cool, because obviously one of our job at Worlds is to make sure that you can get this data from the device itself without using image tracking. So that's something that is gonna come. It's just not yet there. So ideas in that direction is definitely interesting. And obviously for a hackathon, it doesn't have to be great. It just have to be a kind of a concept of something that could be built.
Yeah, definitely.
And knowing that this is something we work towards, I think this is a great, going that direction is really great and cool.
And I can hands down tell you that the ECAR examples that they have loads of examples for Unity. I loaded up a couple of them, and it took me less than less than 5 minutes to get started, and actually having running testing app on my phone, superimposing the default object was a cube on top of our ball, but that we could have easily replaced that with our own graphics also.
Yeah.
So it is doable, definitely doable, and I would encourage anybody on the hackathon right now to give it a try. And just see how far you get with it, and if there's questions on stability and things like that, then of course it's always you have to go through a level of maturity and kind of work iterative on the kind of smoothing of the motions and stuff like that, and of course the effects that you put on top, that's completely up to you as a developer, whatever effects you want to put on top there. But it had no problem tracking our symbol. That much I can say.
Cool. Question from Dave Faulkner. Are you on iOS?
Yes, we are. If you go into worlds.com/SDK, there is, we can bring that up, of course, also. Can show you. This is kind of work in progress, of course, but also fully functional right now. We have both support for Android and iOS native. We did get an example app for native on iOS also yesterday, so I haven't had time to publish that, but I am publishing that on this page also. It's a simple project where you see the full implementation of the SDK, connecting to the ball, getting the ID of the ball, and reconnecting to the ball, scanning for balls and stuff like that. On Unity, there's an example project that is constantly updated. It's constantly updated because, of course, when we're playing around with it, we also get the same types of experiences that the other developers get. So we keep on improving on top of it. We get feedback back from developers all the time, which is great. We love feedback. It's just a matter of having time to actually implement all of these changes. But I can actually show you here. This is the example project in Unity. There's a ball here. Running it right now will only let the ball go into the physics engine. Bouncing a ball would trigger a bounce in this setup. So running this on iOS or Android is no problem. We've been doing it for at least a couple of weeks now, and improving it day by day, basically. So yes, iOS and Android, native and Unity. That's what we got right now. There's been previous hackathons or that we've joined a couple of times now already, where we have seen people implementing this in Node.js also. We can share that link to the Git repository for that. And also there's a WebSocket version also connecting to the Node.js, so WebSocket implementation also, so you could actually do your own game in a web browser with WebGL or whatever you want to do with JavaScript. It's really cool. Nice. So there's already a lot of implementation areas happening all the time. And we encourage anybody who thinks that, it's missing for Scratch or it's missing for any other type of development environment to give it a go. Just if you can implement it, go for it. Share it with us. We'll try to push it as much as possible and host it. So yeah.
Can you talk about the Git repository?
The Git repository for Node.js, you mean, or for the best way to do your code versioning is to use a Git repository. Basically, we have not published our code, of course, yet in any Git repositories, partly because we don't think it's mature enough to go out yet. At some point in time, we will start publishing code also. We also have the firmware for the ball, also in a Git repository, of course, private also, but we will share that later in life, not just today. But basically, we try to do. We try to push the kind of open source as much as possible when we can. So we will share under the developers here. We will start sharing other Git repositories or promoting them for anybody who wants to kind of share their work. Yeah.
Cool. Another question.
Mm-hmm.
The app Souls seems to do this, but there is no hint to understand their solution, and the app isn't available yet.
This was part of this screen here. So yeah, that was the same. That was a follow-up to the same.
Yeah.
So yes, we have answered that. Yes,
Cool.
you can do this.
Cool.
And the hint is use EasyAR.
You got it. Cool.
So go here to EasyAR, download the examples, and start implementing.
Cool.
Yes.
Another question.
Beautiful.
More questions?
Oh, the app Splash does not work. Can you publish an update?
Splash, yes. We are actually the developer that are working on this. He is working on getting a version out as soon as possible. I'm not exactly sure what the problem is with it right now, but apparently there was some wrong values in there. That's as far as I've known. But there will be an update fairly soon. We are also supporting them heavily right now, trying to get them published on iOS also. So this is the Splash version for Android that's been the problem right now. But hopefully within maybe not this weekend, but during next week, I hope. Maybe even faster. Maybe tomorrow. I don't know.
Oh,
so fast.
Oh,
Oh my God.
If you don't ask all the questions now, then Mattias will be free to do it tomorrow.
But it is coming soon, basically.
Yes.
And
Yes.
it's a known issue.
Yeah, it's a known issue. There are some issues with some values in there that was causing some trouble, I know. But that should be a fairly easy update. And then it's up to, of course, the App Store, Google Play, to do their thing.
To accept it.
Yeah, to accept it, and for us to chase them. That's our job also. Yeah.
How would you describe the Splash game? And I'm going to ask you the same question.
Oh, the
So
Splash
cover
game.
your ears.
Yeah. Ignore me.
I want your version and your version.
Yeah, don't read my lips.
I better hear exactly what it says, otherwise I may say the same thing.
Okay.
Yeah, or the complete opposite.
We've rehearsed, we've been trained. Yeah.
Yes, let me just press play here on my...
What was I supposed to?
Yeah, no, the Splash game. The Splash game, I would say, is it's an outdoor experience where you claim territories by going places that you see on a map, which is related to where you are right now. It's based on your location, and you bounce the ball to claim the territory, and basically spread out your territory as much as possible, and then you try to make sure that nobody else steals it. Because they can come into your territory and bounce around.
How much territory have you claimed?
I think I've claimed at least half a square kilometer or so in the southern part of Stockholm.
In a place where you feel no one is gonna...
Oh, definitely, yeah. No, well, that's my secret spot. I'm not going to give that one away, but on our south side of the city limits.
South side.
Yeah.
Ah.
Also known as Knife South.
Yeah.
No, that's not me saying it. It's like, in the area where we have our office, it's also, for a long time ago, it was called Kniv Söder.
Yeah, but you're basically saying your secret spot is our office and they're around? Because that's going to get claimed. No, that's not my secret spot, not at all. Okay, so you have another secret spot that you're using.
Yes.
Okay, not gonna, okay.
Yeah.
Well, to me, I think
your turn.
it's it's like a great companion to Squish.
Oh.
It allows you to kind of spread the fumes of the original game and like show people where you have been. So basically, you just want to take over a large area with your fumes, right?
Beautiful.
That is
very
true.
artsy.
Yeah. I didn't think about the fumes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe it should be called smelts.
Smells. Yeah. They could probably at some point be merged into this giant.
Can we do an expansion of it? Maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some form of bridge between these two.
Yeah.
Expansion. Smells.
Yeah. So we'll feed that back to our developer.
How much territory have you claimed?
I have not claimed a whole lot.
What?
I don't think.
You're so competitive.
No. Yeah. Yes.
How are you going to take over the
Oh my God.
world?
Yeah. But it's like I want to become really good at Squish.
Sure.
That's the game I want to win.
True. True.
So I think, and also actually I haven't, the most I've played with this was actually when you and me made the video.
Oh yeah, have y'all
be
seen
honest.
that? It's a
Yeah,
pretty
it's a-
badass.
Then we walked
Beautiful
around
subject
forever.
in the video.
Yeah, it's a pretty good.
Very good
we did-
video.
we did a good
Everything.
job.
Nice camera tracking.
Yeah,
Yes.
I tried to,
Yeah.
It's a good
Yeah.
video. But no, I have actually, to be honest, I haven't played that enough. So I need to go down now and find Mattias' sweet spot, because that's obviously the only place I care about, and take it over. So that's gonna
What color is your paint?
I don't know.
I'm orange.
I'm not gonna tell you either. That seems like
You're probably invisible.
Oh yeah, he's already claimed
Yeah.
everything with his
I'm
invisible
the,
color.
The invisible color. That's me.
Smart. And what's your color?
I think I'm blue at the moment.
As CTO, I feel like you have the ability to create your own color
Yeah.
if you wanted. You could probably do like a marigold or something.
Yeah. Burgundy.
Burgundy. Can I be magenta?
With hints of gold.
With hints,
Nice.
sprinkles of gold.
Yeah.
Yeah. Burgundy. Oh no, with flashes of gold.
Flashes of
Yeah.
gold. What colors are you guys?
Pick your color.
Pick your color.
Are we gonna
Yeah,
have
claim
one
it.
color for every player
Ooh.
at some point?
Well, you
Oh.
should be able to put a pattern on there at least. So
Oh.
Yeah.
it's like, yeah.
You need to have like
Upload
your
your
own tag
texture.
and stuff.
Ooh.
Yeah. Well, that's something that is in the future for this game for sure, which is kind of not only just colors, right?
Yeah.
Doing more stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. for
Do you
sure.
think anyone will do more real-time GPS type games with the World's Ball? Do you think that was like a natural move?
Well, we want people to get out and play, right?
Yeah.
So that should definitely be. We should do more GPS-based games. I'm sure. Yeah. Definitely.
If you have ideas for GPS games, why don't you send them through?
Yeah.
And we can have a brainstorm on the feed today. Question. Oh, should we, the squish has too much latency. Can you reduce it to less than 0.3 seconds? That's part one of the question. That's part one.
And this one is it is a simple question, and it's a really hard answer. It is both yes and no. We say no because we want to save on battery in the ball right now, but it's a matter of time, I would say, before we actually. Before we can say yes, because we are working on ways of improving, of course, the code in the ball. We have run tests internally. We can bring it down to around something like 7 milliseconds or something like that. But at the cost of battery, which is tricky. But we have currently we have at least 2 or 3 balls sitting in the office that I bounce daily.
Yes, I can attest to that.
Yes.
Yeah, and I actually
Some near misses.
I cut one of those
Yeah.
balls up today.
Yeah.
No.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, Christian.
I cut it up. We're
Yeah.
making
There's
we're
like
making
little
a video
bits of foam on the
showing
floor. If
Yeah,
what's
I did
inside.
Don't look down. Don't look down. Don't look down.
Don't be sad. Don't be sad.
Okay.
I actually cut myself making that video. These balls are really hard to break, but we had to have one video where we kind of break it down for you. So that's also going to be so you can really see what's inside.
Yeah.
But I'm sorry. Unfortunately, we had to take
You
one
took
of those.
one of the hacky balls.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Oh,
I didn't want to do it. Let's be honest.
Yeah, no, but basically what we are doing, we are testing that, and those 2 that we have left have at least, they've been running for about 2 months now on a daily basis, not 24/7, but so we know that the ball itself is kind of, the battery itself is extremely powerful, which is great, and that means that we are going to pull down the latency time. We are also building, and this is kind of, it goes without saying that all tech companies should have proper labs where they can test all of their equipment and test everything that they build in the products. And we are building in our lab, because we do have a lab, but it's small right now, but it's becoming larger and larger. We are actually setting up a more controlled testing environment to only measure power usage based on every line of code that we execute. So we can actually measure down to, 0.0 something milliamps, and actually see, calculate exactly how long the battery should last, meaning that every code update we do in the future on these balls, we can do a full measurement test and see, okay, so this new function, it's going to eat up maybe 5 minutes more battery time or something like that. So it's in progress on a daily, weekly basis. I don't know exactly when we'll be done with it, but we are getting there.
Yeah.
We do during hackathons also. We do kind of give out these firmwares that kind of push the boundaries of the technology rather than caring about battery time and things like that. So we can get the latency down, and we're working on it. We will have updates on that. I cannot say exactly when, but sometime, I hope in the next couple of months, but I don't want to promise anything.
Yeah.
That's software development for you.
Yeah, sure.
But if anybody in the hackathon wants to kind of push it, just to kind of build a concept and push the concept and the idea of running full real-time, low latency.
Push it to the limit, guys.
Yeah, exactly, and past the limit. I would say just drop us a message and we will hook you up with that.
Yeah.
And the instructions on how to update the firmware in the ball without killing the ball. Because you can actually flash it upwards and downwards and switch firmwares back and forth and stuff like that. It's just that we don't give that out.
That's what I was going to ask you. I just wanted like a little tip now for the hackers, what they can do to maximize.
They can get in contact with us.
Yeah. So you actually have to reach out.
Yeah, reach out. You can reach
Fair.
out to me, Mattias.
But in order to not make it unfair then for the hackathon, maybe there are some people that reach out to you. We probably have to have some of this information available for everyone that enters, maybe. Yeah,
for sure. It's if you want to, I don't think we should make any difference between if you're running special firmware or if you're running the real firmware. It's more what is winning is of course we cannot publish an app based on the experimental firmware. So that's one thing. It's the trade-off. You can have the concept, but you cannot publish it. That's the thing.
And you will give me the secret firmware for my project.
Yeah. No, but
so that you can win squeeze.
Yeah, but I'm sure we can absolutely.
We can work something out.
We can solve this. You will be on the bottom of the list.
What? What?
That is the trade-off. No, but we can definitely get it down, and it's actually not 0.3 seconds to kind of be a bit blunt about it. It's the way the technology works with Bluetooth right now is that we set in the firmware minimum 100 milliseconds and maximum 300 milliseconds of the data to be kind of pushed every cycle that it can be pushed. It's directly tied to the actual BLE advertising time. And that means that when you bounce the ball, at some points it can actually hit the 100 millisecond mark, where it just takes a tenth of a second to go over to the phone. And then if you're unlucky, you might bounce it at the point where you just missed that 300 millisecond mark, and it's going to take another 300 milliseconds. But we don't have 100% control over the exact delay and latency. We can push it down, but that will tax on the battery. Okay. Basically. So yeah.
El compromiso. If they want to create a great reactive app, they need to have latency less than 0.3 seconds with the phone and track the ball by the phone camera in real time. Maybe just that last little bit there you can talk about tracking the ball by the phone camera.
Exactly, I would say it's a two-part question. The first was the latency, and then the second one was tracking the ball in the phone camera in real time. That tracking part is, of course, tied into the whole AR libraries that you use. So I would say it's completely up to which library you use. I still think ECAR seems to be powerful enough to be able to do that, to actually track the object. I, of course, haven't tried it 100%, but I've tried it with the symbol this far, but it seems like it can actually track any type of blunt object. It's like you could even use a cell phone or an Apple or whatever. So yes, you should be able to track it. I don't know about the performance yet, but it would be fun to see, considering the short time limit of the hackathon. We're only doing 2 weeks here. That means that whatever quality comes out from it can be, as long as it demonstrates your concept, I would say that is good enough to show. It's like, so that could be it. It might not be the winning.
So can I bring a drawing?
Yeah, I was just going to say that. It might not be the winning concept because, there's more factors in there. But go ahead.
It's going to be the winning concept.
Yeah, I think you're exempt from actually getting any prize money because it's your money paying the price.
That's not true. And also, I think I can get, but I can get. I mean, I just want to win something.
Yeah, I'll let you win. You'll win the special.
Exactly.
Special prize.
Yeah, special prize.
Yeah.
Special prize just for you.
Yes, just for you.
Yeah. No, but I think
the Christian von Heland Award.
Yeah.
Oh, can I get my own award?
Yes,
that
awarded by
goes to
yourself.
me?
Exactly.
That is beautiful.
Yeah.
I like that. Sorry.
Yes.
No, but I would say that yes, you can. Of course, you can enter with just the concept, but I would not expect to win anything on just the concept. I would at least want to kind of push the limits of what can be done or what should be able to be done. But that's kind of the whole charm of hackathons also.
So you kind of need to take a crazy vision and actually try to implement it and find something that walks that middle road of possibilities.
Yeah.
That's going to be the...
Yeah. And we've been doing hackathons before in previous places that I've been where we've had prizes for epic fails also. So it's like, why not? We could
try big and fail. It's also
Exactly.
At least you might win a bottle of champagne or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What are there
well, the
rewards?
most important thing. Well, I'm not saying the most important thing is to win. But the second most important thing is to have fun.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Totally.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah.
What other award categories? Can you?
That we've had that I've.
Well, here in this.
In this one. Yeah. Well,
hackathon.
I think this one is already pretty set. So we don't really have multiple award categories, but we might change on the spot if we see
so there's
something.
one prize, or how does it work?
Don't we have 3-4 prizes? It's like you can either what's the first place, second place, and runner up. Those 3 get the same reward, I think.
In terms of monetary.
Yeah, which the monetary reward. And then
Tell them how much. Tell the world, because not everyone's entered the hackathon. They're just being nosy, right?
$1,000. US dollars.
Yeah.
Or actually 10,000 Swedish kronor.
It sounds bigger when you say.
So that's the problem here we had.
Do we have a problem here?
No, we've had a problem.
No, it adds up to 10,000 US dollars.
Okay, that's
It adds up.
yes.
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 Can you win all the categories? I guess you cannot win. You cannot be first and also get my epic failure Christian von Heland prize.
Yeah.
You're
Of course.
tying the two together.
Exactly.
Well, I am starting to feel
Although
like
it's
my prize is
It was
probably.
just a special category. It didn't have to be a
It's
fail.
for you,
when you
Christian.
say special category
Yeah.
like that,
Yes.
I feel like okay. But let's aim for that category. But you probably can't win these
for it.
both at the same time.
No.
You can't win everything.
I
That's
believe,
gonna
be
and I think it's important to
Problem for you.
yeah, it's important to note here. I don't think we are the ones here right now that are part of the judging committee, right? Are we?
Am I?
I don't think so.
Jen?
I think so.
We do
It's
have.
probably me.
Yeah, we do
right?
have. Well,
As
we do
your
have rules
resident
online.
expert.
Yeah, we have rules.
I will be completely honest. I will not judge anything in
No.
this hackathon.
No.
But
And
I
I will not judge either. I will only help
I will also.
everyone that needs help.
I will also help.
Yeah.
With
But,
what?
With what am I going to help?
What are you
with?
helping with?
Snacks.
Snacks. I will have good snacks.
Pizza.
I'll give you the best snacks.
Pizza,
you need
maybe.
snacks? Call me. I will call your local snack dealer and have them ordered to your place.
Yeah.
I'll be that intermediary dude that makes it take 10 times longer than it would if you just done it yourself.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
That's me.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Especially so.
We will actually, but to be fair, we will stream and we will do stuff from the studio and we'll try to be in contact with you and we'll try to set up something really fun.
Yeah.
As we're
definitely.
getting closer.
Yeah,
so,
for sure.
so that's something that's going to happen from here. If you use Discord, we're going to be able to set it up really sweet. Some of the stuff you're doing.
That's up to you to arrange, right?
That is
You make sure that
to me
happens. Yes.
to arrange.
Yeah.
So first place, runner up, and there's one other category.
We have the category, the one who gets published, or the ones who get published, and get the one who gets the 100 first downloads, isn't it?
Okay.
I don't have the rules.
I'll pull up the rules.
Do you have the rules?
Yeah, should we read the rules?
I think it's a good idea to read the rules, so we
Okay.
don't overpromise here or underpromise.
$1 million.
$1 million.
And if you're following along, go to worlds.com/developers and you can read the rules with us.
Yeah, look at that. I can even share it. I have it on the screen.
Yeah, good stuff.
Perfect.
Let's
Look at that. Join hackathon here. But the rules are not there. Oh well.
Oh, the rules got taken.
Somebody
No.
removed the rules.
Oh no.
There are no rules.
There are no rules.
Anarchy.
It's lost. It's oh my god, I can win now all of a sudden again.
No! No!
There's nothing to say. I can't wait.
This is. Oh. Will someone say something? I'm really hoping that our viewers will just chime in any second now and fix this, please.
You can make up the rules.
You can, write a rule, any rule.
We have prizes. Make rules, please.
Make the rules. No, but the rules will come up, and we'll make sure they're shared as well. And they should obviously be.
Yeah.
Because
Don't
of
worry
course, we started the hackathon today, so of course we should have the rules here
Woohoo!
somewhere.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. They do exist. They do
Here,
exist. We're
there.
just being we can't find it right now.
I believe in the email that we sent out to all the participants there should be rules.
Yeah.
And if there isn't, then shame on us.
Another question, perhaps?
Yes, let's take
Perhaps?
another question.
How is the shake function triggered, or is the ball on shake listener broken?
Yeah, this is turning out to be a support forum, but but that's part of my job. So I will have to shamefully admit that we were rewriting the shake function and removed the code, but not the actual method and listener. So yes, this is a bug. It's what's also known as dead code. We should have removed it before publishing the last version of the SDK. So that will, currently the shake function does not do anything. We will, however, re-implement the code and release an update really, really soon where shake is there. However, as a developer, you can inspect the data that comes out on the FIFO event, the on FIFO event, because the curve is there. So when you shake the ball, you actually get a very consistent curve that is completely different than a bounce that you can use to detect shaking. For example, shaking, like a very soft shake or a very hard shake or a very quick stop or things like that. That is completely doable. And so any of the hackers out there that love to play around with machine learning or AI,
and like to shake stuff,
go for it. That's all I can say right now. And I do apologize that we did push this out, but we are a startup. Accidents happen, and this time the On a Shake event it went out there. We had it in the beginning. I must say that we had it in the first and the second release of the SDK. But the reason why we are redesigning it is because it added another 300 milliseconds to the latency. Yeah. And as we already know since the previous questions, we want to get the latency down to as little as
It's always
possible.
this prioritization. Also, mistakes happen. This is important, and our Twitch viewers, you know that. So you know that it happens.
Exactly. Yeah, they are.
And but we do really encourage mistakes, and I think also with this,
the way to learn.
they happen. And with this, there's often when you make some crazy mistake that some magic happens. So don't be afraid to really push the limits of this and do what Mattias said. Explore the FIFA data yourselves and see what you can read out of it, because it's quite interesting stuff.
Exactly. Yeah, and you know, and if when you have problems like this, don't hesitate to email us, you know, or reach out on Facebook or any other media. We do have a bug tracking internally, so we do add everything, and we try to fix the problems as fast as we can. But we're a small team. With many ideas, of course. So we will get there.
Yeah, really nice question, Theo from Sweden. Theo Franzen.
Really good, you're getting it.
Thank you. That was just plaudits to my pronunciation of a Swedish surname.
It's getting better and better. I think you know, through the you can track all the episodes when we have Swedish guests as well. See the improvement is getting better and better.
Yes, once again, Theo Franzen. Yes, yeah. By the way, Robert would like a burger for a prize.
Okay.
That's probably my job.
That's Christian's job.
Yeah.
Yes.
Special prize.
You got it.
We can arrange.
Robert flying in. If you win. One of the categories.
The burger category.
We all win?
Yeah. Can you make the ball into a burger?
Since there are no rules, let's have a burger prize.
Yeah. Oh, and it's the first 3 games to get 100 downloads that win.
That's what it is. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
And it's a chance to win 1,000 USD for most promising app, as well as up to 3,000 USD.
Additional.
In addition
Yeah.
to the first 5 teams reaching 100 app downloads.
There we go.
Good. Yes. But let's have the rules on the website.
Great. I love it that our participants have it. Was this from one of our participants? Oh, Maya.
It's from Maya,
yes, it's from
actually. Thank you, Maya.
Yes.
Thanks, Maya.
Finally, somebody who has a sanity. Yeah.
Yeah.
We will do the insane bits, and she does the sanity. That's
Exactly.
always good to have somebody to do that.
Another question that came up. Thank you for saying you're excited about the stream, Robert. A question I would love answered about the hackathon is, are there any restrictions on free and premium asset use? I'll just finish the question. Such as stuff from the Unity store, for etc. I very much doubt it. I will use any, but it's good to know just in case.
It's a good question.
Good question.
Yeah.
Because
UK?
we do not want to have situations where some people really get an unfair advantage.
I would say this is the thing. It's like it's a hackathon. I think any means are allowed. But with that said, when it comes to assets from the Unity store, for example, if there are licensing issues where we actually do have to pay extra money when the app is being published and things like that, then of course we need to kind of discuss that and see if we can find a solution that kind of takes a positive turn forward rather than being a hampering element for getting it released. But I would say during the hackathon, do whatever you need to do. Don't use copyrighted material. Don't break any laws. Things like that. Use common sense. But I would say if you buy an asset from Asset Store and you use that, I don't see a big problem with that. And it'll have to be on a case by case basis. It's more about what you do with it and what you want to accomplish with it. If it saves you some time, go for it. As long as you don't use somebody's work uncredited, for example. We are heavily in promoting open source. I would say.
Follow your laws.
Yes, or else you will have to answer to your mom.
Yes.
Christian's mom.
My mom.
Oh.
Oh.
No.
Oh my God! You don't want to do it. Follow the laws. No, she's too
She's like,
nice.
She's so sweet.
She's super sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's a
Well,
sweet person.
That was not the person we want to punish you. Clearly, she will just
No.
take care of you.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
Your
Give
police
you
is gonna
buns
do
and
that.
stuff like that. Yeah.
Reverse punishment.
Don't break the laws.
Yeah, don't break
just,
laws.
over
just
the
don't do it.
hackathon.
Yeah.
Be nice to each other.
For honor.
Everything else goes.
Eat your vegetables.
Yeah, and be creative. I would say, it's like if you need to, if all you can do is have a cube in your game and a ball, or then that's fine. And the concept and the idea can carry you so far. It's and do really good, give you really good results anyway. So I wouldn't be afraid of or feel pressurized that it has to look super exclusive or anything like that. It's, just go for it. Use placeholders if you want to. That's fine too.
Yeah.
I think it's more about entertaining concepts, implementing the ball, using it in unexpected ways, and just see where you get with it. That's what I would say.
And will there be more hackathons in the future? I mean, like, what is special about this hackathon?
Well, this is world's first own arranged hackathon.
Yes. Yes, we have entered.
We have attended and sponsored hackathons before. In this case, so this is the first one.
So don't be too hard on us.
Oh, be as hard as you want. It's like the criticism is good too.
Yeah. We're gonna learn, all of us.
Yeah, as long as it's
Yeah.
creative. If you say that if you tell us that we suck, then fair enough. we'll take it as it comes, basically.
Yeah.
But it's okay. I think yes, there will be more hackathons, of course. We will try to have physically in our office and host hackathons also.
Cool.
It all depends a little bit on how not specifically how this one goes, because this is an online event. The real physical event in the office, that will be kind of a different style also.
Yeah.
Most hackathons, depending on where you run and how you run them, the setup follow fairly established templates or parameters, like ways of working and ways of doing it. So yeah, we will definitely do more hackathons. It's if we don't, I would say that's on us.
Oh no, it's happening.
We have to do it.
It's definitely happening.
Yeah.
And you can sign up to the mailing list on worlds.com/developers.
Right here.
We'll send you news about when the next hackathon comes up. Hopefully we'll be many more. And why don't you write some rules? Why don't we create some rules together? You can drop it in the comment here, or just send us a message about what you'd like to see for a future hackathon.
Yeah.
I think we've talked about, we've brainstormed a little bit, like hackathons for kids, hackathons for families. What other ideas have you had?
Well, there's various setups that you can do. It's like you can do just like a 24-hour gig or a 48-hour gig, or just I think it's good to have that kind of time limit where you wanna end up, just to kind of push the ideas. There could be different themes. We've spoken about various different themes. We've spoken about home automation, control, and things like that. Right now we're going completely open. You can do whatever you want. We won't restrict you as long as it's something app-based with the ball. You could hook up the ball to other hardware even. It is Bluetooth and the data is fairly simple. So we might do like an Arduino hack or something like that next time. You never know.
Nice. Hey, so I found the rules.
You found the rules.
Yeah.
Yay. Are there more rules?
Can I take the Chromecast for a second?
No, you can.
Or maybe they're actually on. I'd send them to you.
Here? Yeah. Here's
Yeah.
the link.
Yeah.
Oh look.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
I'm leaving Facebook.
Oh man.
Oh no, don't do it.
Okay.
Oh, that's the
Yeah,
that's-
dark web there, right?
I'm
there.
out.
I lost it.
No more Facebook. Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
So these are rules. Who's reading? Should we take turns?
Is it that? So we
So-
got
It's not there.
first stage, yeah, how it works. Come up with a fun thought through app concept and fill in the application form. Deadline 20th of October. Yeah, that was...
That's been, by the way, the
hackathon
deadline, has started. So if you've been wetting your lips for the last hour, so sorry, because PS, applications have closed.
Yeah, and it's up and running.
Next time, definitely.
Yeah. And then what do we have? Get your free... Yeah, we have shipped out balls to all of the contestants. If you have not received your ball, please get in contact with us.
Yes.
You should have got it by now, because the hackathons start today. Send in your Android or iOS build to Worlds, choose to add metadata and screen pics, or leave that to us. Deadline 15th of November.
That's 2 weeks away.
2 weeks.
2 weeks
That's what you got.
So we're going to talk about it in 2 weeks' time.
Yep.
I'm nervous already.
I'm excited.
I'm like, the butterflies are strong.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That's... Yeah. So we have the first stage of the competition was 3 most promising apps / games, or 1,000 USD in this first step. A jury will vote on what app they think. So 1,000 USD, that's more than
enough.
More than enough to do something cool. Is it more or less than? I said 10,000 SEK. That depends on where the exchange rate is,
it's
right?
Fair. I mean,
1,000 USD is easier for people to conceptualize also. Maybe we should have done it in Bitcoin, I don't know.
Yes.
Christian like Bitcoin.
Well, not really Bitcoin.
Yeah, maybe next time. Okay. A jury will vote on what app they think fits the best.
And hey.
Ball.
You're in the jury, man.
Oh my god, what? I'm in the jury!
Oh no!
I thought I had exempted myself from the jury.
Oh no!
That is a little bit, maybe not okay.
It's a bit tricky if I'm helping people getting their stuff together and then I'm in the jury at the same time. I think, Maya, if you're listening, we need to talk about this. I know you're listening. So no, I will exempt myself from that because I really want to help everyone to...
We need a close up here. Say that again, Mattias. Say it to the camera. Close up.
I will exempt myself.
Wait, just do that again. Nice.
I recluse myself. What is it they say?
Get the framing right.
Yeah, beautiful.
I will exempt myself from the jury. Okay, I want to help everyone. I won't give you money.
Nice. Good.
Is that good? Yes.
Applause. But yeah, that makes it 3 judges, which does probably make a little bit more sense.
Yeah, I think so.
If they're gonna vote,
because we can't have like a jury of 4 people. That would be... then you would get like 2 against 2, like 4. That would be...
Simon, Randy, and Paula.
Yeah,
nice.
Exactly. We will do this as a very famous game TV show.
Yeah. There will be chairs spinning. There will be red buttons.
I have the red button.
You have the red button?
I do. Yeah, we have. We bought the... In China, we bought it.
Great. Perfect.
Yeah, it's actually on my nightstand table right now. But
I want to be a judge
You
then.
gave it to me.
I gave it to you?
Yeah, because
we have to install it
I
here.
picked it up.
We need to have a red button right here.
We'll hook you up for the finals. Yes.
Yeah, we have a question. Anyone else experiencing issues with the Unity SDK? Getting ball, did, bounce, callback error.
Ooh, what?
Thanks, Robert.
What? Robert.
Yeah.
Take 2 of these and call me in the morning. Can we? What was the issue here? You were getting problems with the bounce.
The Unity SDK getting ball. He got a callback error saying ball did bounce callback.
Error. Yeah, that's a tricky one to just think of right out in my head. But I would guess either it is something to do with the SDK not being ready when you're registering the listener, the delegate in the C# code. So possibly it could be that it's well, if you're running it on a device that might be executing the code much faster, then maybe the Bluetooth is not ready when you're registering the delegate. Or I don't know.
And he's running the latest version of Unity, he says.
2018. Okay, maybe I should have said that. We built it in 2017,
Ooh,
so Robert,
okay.
you probably got an update message. But let me, yeah, we will collect this and I will test that the first thing in the morning, and make sure that you that you get a proper answer and hopefully a proper solution also.
Yep, and we'll comment on the comment section. We have like 2 minutes left, so
Only
thank
2
you.
minutes?
Yeah, I know it flew
Time
by.
flies.
Yeah,
That's
thank you for all the questions. Thank you so much.
You want 3 minutes?
Oh,
I
3 hours,
really
at least 3 minutes.
Yeah, thank you so much for all the questions. They were coming from all over the world, from Sweden, from Asia,
Nice.
Various Asian
Sweden,
countries.
Asia, you know.
Sweden,
yeah, all the places of the world.
Yep.
Do you have any final
words?
comments? Close up.
Another close up. We will continue answering questions. Basically, any problems you run into, or any thoughts or anything like that, we will try to help you with it. And I don't want to give away code, of course, because that will give you an unfair advantage. But if there is a pure bug like Robert is experiencing here, then of course we will try to fix that. And just keep it coming. Yeah, that's the only way to do it. You know, send all your feedback, and we will try to sort it out and address it as quickly as possible.
Awesome. Yeah. And Christian, any final words as the recipient of the Christian von Heland Award?
Well, have I won it already?
Yeah.
I just won it.
Yeah.
Sorry. It's not
you will get Robert.
Any final words?
Yeah, I will get.
And then we'll press the button.
No, I think try it out. You know, do your best. Like we said, try to be as creative as possible and have as much fun as possible. Because it's. I mean, we've been thinking so much. And that's why it's so fun to get other people's ideas. I could just sprawl out a billion of ideas here that is possible, and that's quite amazing. But this is really about your creativity and what you want to do. Because a little bit based on your creativity and what you come up with, that is also going to affect what we develop, right, on our end. So it really needs to be that kind of push and pull kind of relationship with what we prioritize as well, right?
Yeah, definitely.
So,
we're super open to any feedback, any ideas, and I can give a little bit of a hint. We are working on future versions of the hardware with more functionality, more tech basically, and that might not show up in this ball right now, but we will come with more balls and.
Nice.
We're gonna make more balls.
Yeah, the world needs more balls.
Oh God, we gotta stop. There's too much coming out right now. Okay, everyone, put your finger on this button here.
What, the record button?
This blue.
What about the winner button? That's me, right?
No, but
should we announce myself?
You know what? Bye. Say bye.